Hello and welcome to this hands-on lab session where we will finally set up the code pipeline for continuous delivery of S3 static website. Let us get going with this. Pipelines, and this is the one that we have. Never mind. Click on create pipeline, and pipeline name will be S3 static website code pipeline. Existing service role is good enough. Advanced settings, please ensure that everything is set to default. Next, source provider code commit, and repository name is S3 static website. Branch master. And once again, we want CloudWatch events to trigger the next steps. Next. We are not going to do any code compilation. This is not server-side code. It does not need code compilation. All right. So we will skip the build stage. Next. Skip. Deploy. And this is where we will select S3. So guys, we have used code deploy, we have used elastic beanstalk, and now we are going to use S3. And here the region is Asia Pacific, Mumbai. Bucket is S3 static website example. We do not need to select any S3 object key. There are specific use cases when we need that, and you can refer to the documentation. All right. Extract file before deploy. So what happens is, you know that code pipeline creates source artifact zip and deploy artifact, build artifact zip. So it will create the zip, and that zip will be copied to the S3 location, the location where the static website is, that is S3 bucket. But we do not want the zip. We want the files unzipped. The zip file will not show us the web pages, right? So extract files before deploy. Nothing else needs to be configured. Click on next and click on create pipeline. And even this pipeline, okay, now this is in progress and it's a short one and it will deploy it on S3. Even this pipeline will create a folder in artifact store, and that is where we will have a folder called source artifact and a directory called build artifact. What do you say? Do we have both or we have only one? I say only one. Why? Because source artifact is created at this level and build artifact is created at build level, and at build stage we are not doing anything. So what is happening here is, from code commit our source is getting zipped and it is getting stored on the artifact store S3 bucket under this folder in source artifact. So this is the zip file in source artifact. We have only one build, so one file. So this is the zip file that we have here. Okay. And this zip file is getting deployed on, where is S3? Okay. This location, the location where we have created S3 static website. Yes, here at this location. Okay. So about and index pages are uploaded. Now, if we want to see the code pipeline in action, let us make some change. First of all, we do not have this variable anymore, so let us start calling it only host name. and then this is the home page. Okay, and this is the about page. Let us change the color and make it something else. Okay, and index as well, make it okay. Let us save this file. Sorry, save index and save about. We know what the git status will tell us. Yep, git add, git commit, message changed index and about for CodePipeline. Okay, and before we do git push, let us see how the current website looks like. Okay, sounds good, rather looks good. Git push, and we will see some changes very soon. As CodePipeline is done with the deployment, the continuous delivery, we will see this changing. Okay, just now in progress. So it is creating the source artifact. If you want to see, yep, it created the source artifact. This is your proof right here. And deployment is successful. So it copied it to the S3 location. Here, okay, here actually. All right, you can see this under versions. Yep, this is right now, just right now. Cool. Okay, and let us refresh this or click on home. Changed, and this also changed, and this also changed, right? Yep, right, this is looking rather nice. The color combination, not bad. I mean, yes, it's still not so legible with this and everything, and the red is a bit over the top, but still okay. I've praised myself enough for one session. And one more thing, I mean, we have tested the pipeline and everything is good, so you keep on making changes and the pipeline will do the deployment. If we want, we can set up a website URL like teacheramitk.com or whatever. I mean, I don't know any website, and we can make that website, that URL direct to this URL. And for that we have a facility called route 53, and this is not only to this static website. We can actually register a domain, and that domain can direct to the ALB endpoints, EC2 endpoints, Elastic Beanstalk endpoints, or this S3 static website endpoint. That will take maximum a session, but since that will distract us from what we want to do here, that's why I am deliberately not putting it. And in case you guys want it, please write to me and I'll see to it that it is done. All right, so it will be like yourname.com, and that will reflect whatever you have as the static website here, or whatever you have getting rendered by your ALB or Elastic Beanstalk. Yeah, that's it. So that's pretty much everything that we wanted to cover in this session. Thank you, and looking forward to seeing you in the next section.